collection meant for sock yarn, meant for socks. That's making sense. Hi, and welcome back to the FreeFormKnits YouTube channel. I'm Haxann Evers, a knit and crochet who's FreeFormKnits with crafted flexible design. All the places you can find me listed right down below this video. This is my channel where I talk about knitting, crochet, all that fun crafty stuff. So if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. In this video, we're going to be talking about a yarn haul that I got from KnitPicks. I ordered this a little bit ago, and I'm just so excited to have this yarn in my possession and really basically means socks. That's what it mostly is. It's sock yarn, and I'm so excited to share some of this yarn with you. One of the balls of yarn I got is very different from anything I've worked with before, so I'm excited to see that yarn and just share all the goodness with you. So let's jump right into the video. I love getting yarn from KnitPicks, ordering from KnitPicks. They have really great variety of different bases, also while being very affordable. So I highly recommend KnitPicks or We Crochet, the sister company, if you are looking for yarn, especially sock yarn, because I've talked about this a bit on my podcast. I have a bit of a harder time getting my hands on sock yarns than other yarns. It's just where I am in life. So I really do love the affordable prices of KnitPicks, and I've worked with these yarns, some of them before, and one base in particular that I have not tried before. So we're just going to talk about the yarn. I love doing these yarn haul videos. I love watching them because I like hearing other people's perspective on receiving yarn, because that's a really hard thing with me for ordering online, because it's very hard for me to imagine, like, oh, that's how it looks in the picture on the website, but is that how it's going to look in real life? So we're just going to talk about all the yarn, and yeah, basically I just want to share pretty yarn with you, and you don't mind, do you? Because it's yarn. Who doesn't love looking at pretty yarn? So let's get right into this beautiful box. So first up, I got these 3 skeins of Stroll Tonal. So I love Stroll Tonal. I've worked with these before, and these are such pretty colors. Look at this. So Stroll Tonal is a base of KnitPicks. It's fingering weight yarn, 462 yards per 100 grams, a blend of 75% superwash merino wool and 25% nylon. Here's the tag, and this is in the Thunderhead colorway. This one is in the Frozen Tonal colorway, Frozen Tonal, yes. And this one is in the Heartfelt Tonal. So on the website, it did not look this red, but I'm kind of obsessed with it, honestly. It's so pretty. I'm not really a red person, but I can appreciate the deepness of this color. It's so pretty. I'm really excited to work with it. So I've worked with this sock yarn before. I really love it. The only downside for me personally is I don't have a Swift, so I have to wind these all kind of by hand. I have a ball winder, just not a Swift, so it does take a while because it's 462 yards of winding. A Swift is on the list of things I need to have in my crafting space, but I do love these yarns. These yarns feel so nice, and there's just this squishiness to them, and yet also at the same time almost a roughness, not in like a bad way though, but in a way that you know for socks it's going to be really nice. And I know this yarn, people use it for a lot of things. They don't just use it for socks. I'm planning to knit quite a bit of socks out of this yarn, but it's really good, sturdy. There's a better word, not just sturdy, just reliable finger weight yarn. That if you are looking for a good, affordable finger weight yarn in really pretty, rich colors like this tonality, this base is awesome. So yeah, I love these 3 colors. Actually, a little bit of a spoiler, these colors are going to be new samples for my garter stitch sock collection, so stay tuned to hear all about that. I can't wait to wind these up. Really the only thing holding me back is winding 3 skeins of finger weight yarn by hand. Other than that, these would be cast on already. The next yarns I ordered from KnitPicks are 3 strolls. I think they're just called strolls. They don't have a catchy name. Yeah, just Stroll. The next yarns I ordered from KnitPicks are these 3 colors of Stroll. This is just their regular fingering weight Stroll base. It's the same blend, 75% fine superwash merino wool, 25% nylon, but it's not tonal like these big 100 gram skeins. They come in 50 ball skeins, so they're even a better price than the tonal ones. And they just have these really nice classic colors in them. This one is a Paisley Heather. This one is Dove Heather. And this one is Sapphire Heather. So I love these colors. They are so pretty. I got 2 skeins of each because I'm going to again be making socks. And I really like these colors. I like how they go together. They're going to make a very pretty collection of socks that you'll see soon, hopefully, because I'm just so excited. For the longest time, because I didn't have a lot of finger weight yarn in my stash, I just had no desire to knit socks, and so that's kind of where I went back and forth on even ordering sock yarn. But now that I have sock yarn in my possession, I want to make all the socks. I'm so excited. So these colors are so pretty. Like I said, they come in these 50 gram skeins, so you need 2 for 100 grams. Really, I could technically get away with a pair of socks with a 50 gram and a mini, but I do want just the solid colors. So they're so pretty, and this yarn is, honestly, it feels even softer than this. I know they're the same base, but maybe it has to do with how they dye it, because this is like a tonal, this is like a solid. It's even softer, like on touch. I don't know. Maybe that's me imagining things. I do have very sensitive skin, so maybe that's just me being overly sensitive. But they such great yarns. I've worked with both of these yarns multiple times before, so I just highly recommend them. They are awesome, especially for socks, because that's really all I make out of finger yarn. But anything, really, they're awesome. I love them. The last quantity of yarn that I got from Knit Picks that I ordered is another collection meant for sock yarn, meant for socks. That's making sense. 3 yarns I ordered from Knit Picks are also intended for socks. Like I said, really needed sock yarn. But they're actually meant for DK socks. So I have never worked with this base before. This is Knit Picks base of City Tweed DK weight, and it is a blend of, I want to get it right, 55 merino wool, 25% superfine alpaca, and 20% Donegal tweed. So it's a blend of those 3. There's the tag. My camera doesn't focus. It's probably upside down for you. I don't even know anymore. City Tweed. I got 3 different colors, and I've actually started working with one of them, so they're just attached to something. But this is the colorway. This is Primrose. This is Coastal. And this is Lemon Curd. So these are going to be new samples for my delightful knit socks. And that is a DK weight sock pattern I have available in my Ravelry shop that I will be doing a bit of an edit just to bring it in line with my most recent pattern writing style, because I designed those socks a long time ago. And I just wanted to try out this new DK weight base, new to me, base of yarn. Because the DK weight yarn that I can get rather readily and I've been using for socks, I just don't like it as much. It doesn't have the same warmness of a wool content. So I wanted to try these. And I will actually be having a full yarn review coming soon to my channel. First touch, this yarn feels a bit like you can feel kind of the, I think it would be the alpaca. It's a texture I'm not used to because I've never really worked with alpaca. So I was very interested to work with this yarn. I will actually be having a full yarn review of this yarn on my channel, so if you've never worked with City Tweed and you want to know more about it before you order it, stay tuned for that video. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Yeah, that's the hardest part, I think, of ordering online. As great as it is, what an amazing to be able to order online. Like, that's not something I take for granted. It is very hard, especially for me. I don't know what it is. Like, I just am daunted by like the options and just not being able to touch it and see if that's something you really want to bring home, especially because I do have very sensitive skin. So on first touch, this does feel a little bit rough, but I have been working with it, and so I will save my full review for that yarn review. So like I said, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that. But can we just talk about how pretty these colors are? And they have so many different colors for this base too. Knit Picks has a lot of different colors for a lot of their bases. And I went back and forth on a lot. So you can see I kind of like the pairing of blue and, like, you can kind of see. I kind of like the collections to be in that same kind of, I tried to go past that. I noticed that when I was putting yarns in my cart. So I just tried to break that up with this collection, adding a purple in there. But sometimes you just like what you like. The last thing I ordered from KnitPicks, every now and then they have like this really big book sale. Like their books are like 40% off and more. It's amazing and very inspiring. So I did get a book, and it is called Yarn Over Brioche Knits by KnitPicks. And I've been wanting to do more brioche. I really love the idea of doing brioche. I've done a few brioche projects in the past, and I just really kind of want to expand it more, but I really don't know where to start. And this collection was just so pretty. They have a lot of different basic brioche knits, like even the sweater looks very basic. This hat, and then they have these, like, you get to do like the designs in brioche with the increases and decreases in brioche. And this looks really fun and simple, this like window pane scarf, I think they called it. It's such a beautiful book. It's got such beautiful photography. Here's a close-up of the scarf. I really love it. I want to say I love the shawl on it. I do love the look of the shawl that's on the cover, but I don't think I could knit that. Not that I couldn't, that I would have the willpower to do a huge shawl like that. But like, amazing to the testers and the designer and the people who have done this, because that's a lot of brioche. Don't think I'll start there, but I really like the look of, let me find a picture. I don't want to show like the pattern. This shrug, I've been wanting to make a shrug like this, so I might even make this. This is very basic. I think it's just the brioche knit stitch and stuff. So it's such a cool book. Like, and I do want to get into brioche, so I love this, and I'm very excited to actually knit from it. That's all I ordered from KnitPicks. That's my KnitPicks haul. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. If you could, comment down below something you saw here that maybe you like. Are you looking at yarn bases? Are you in need of yarn? Do you want to cast on something? Share me something yarny in the comments below. I love hearing about other people's yarny thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Happy crafting!